A wonderful good afternoon and a huge welcome to another edition of IRONMAN 70.3 Middle East Championship here hosted by the Kingdom of Bahrain. Welcome to our honored guests on the panel. A huge welcome to everybody that is online on YouTube and Facebook. And my name is Paul Kay. Welcome to our athletes and welcome to the members of the media. Thank you for sharing the incredible stories of this race, of this place, and of our athletes, not to mention the incredible feats of athleticism and endurance that we'll be witnessing on Friday for another edition of Swim, Bike and Run here in the Kingdom. I'd like to get things going as we give the microphone to our sponsors. A huge welcome and thank you to the Manager of Corporate Communications at Bapco Energies, Dr. Lubna Selabi.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to be amongst you on this important occasion. First of all, I would like to thank the leadership, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for his patronage, and I would also like to thank His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Works and Youth, for advancing the youth and sports movement in the Kingdom of Bahrain. On behalf of the group CEO, Mr. Mark Thomas, I would like to pass his sincere pride in being a sponsor of this important event, the IRONMAN 70.3 Middle East Championship, taking place here in Bahrain. The Ironman race embodies endurance and pushing limits. And by sponsoring the event, we aim to position Bahrain on the global sports calendar, celebrating resilience and personal growth. Our long-standing support for mega global sports calendar, celebrating resilience and personal growth. It actually goes with our values and our steadfast commitment to community engagement and active participation, in line with the directive of His Highness, the Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports. Thank you so much and wishing all the success for the participants in the race this Friday. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shukran. Without all our partners, it is not possible to close the streets and host an event of this magnitude. We have almost 1,600 athletes representing 88 countries. We have more than 60 professionals from around the world. And now we'd like to give the opportunity to representing the Government Relations Specialist and Corporate Communications and Sustainability, Sheikh Khalifa Al Khalifa. Some words from you, please.
Good evening. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. We wish you all the success on Friday, and we hope the weather will be good and stable to have the best timing possible for every individual and professional athlete, inshallah. And good luck.
There we go, short and sweet. Thank you so much. Shukran, Sheikh. As mentioned, it is a championship race, the Middle East Championship. It is one of the season and year finales. We've got a very deep, stacked and packed field of professional athletes, 4 of whom we have here with us this afternoon, and always a privilege and a pleasure to hear from them. I'd like to start on my far left, representing New Zealand, Amelia Watkinson. A huge welcome to you. Amelia, your palmares are also very stacked and steeped. If I had to read through them, we'd be here till tomorrow. Very much a middle distance specialist. You've raced here twice before as well, and you've had a really, really good 2023. I'm sure you want to end it as strongly as it's been going.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited to finish on a high. Of course, winning is a big part of it, but hopefully we can have a really good women's race and put together a show as well.
2 wins already this year, and also racing for the Bahrain 13 team in Bahrain. That just adds a little bit of extra motivation.
Yeah, for sure. It's a pleasure to be here and get to really interact with all of our team members. We've been here for a few days and so far so good.
If we look at the pro field, there's a wonderful mix between middle distance specialists similar to yourself and quite a few short course athletes. It should be really tough racing.
Yeah, it's nice that the middle distance draws a good dynamic of various athletes, and I think it plays a big part. A lot will come down to the swim and the bike, and I think that it'll be a good race.
Thank you very much, Amelia Watkinson. Representing New Zealand, we move to Kat Matthews, representing Great Britain, full-time 70.3 winner, a wonderful second at Ironman 70.3 World Championship in Lahti only a few months ago, and a win at Ironman Texas as well this year, which was just a great way to come back from your accident the year before. I know that October is a month you probably wish to forget, and what a great way to forget it with a great day on Friday.
Absolutely. It's a new year as such already this December.
Some people look at a race like this at this time of year as ending the year, and you've made a very apt observation that it's actually the start of a new year.
Yeah, I'm not sure how my body feels about that, but I think mentally I really wanted to finish and start and have this sort of interim period on a real positive. And for me, that's come from having a real focus in my training over the last 6 weeks. So this race feels like a sort of a real gift at this time of the year to be able to go out there and compete for the Bahrain team.
Talking about that focus and that motivation, and starting your new year, I noticed gold nails.
Very observant.
So therefore, gold is the objective.
I actually was speaking to one of the children at St Christopher's School earlier today, and I said, I think it's far too arrogant to wear gold on race day. Unless you deserve it, you've actually won a really big championships, which I haven't. So I'm feeling a bit embarrassed that you've picked up on the gold, but it's a subtle sparkle gold, so we're going with, more of a Christmas vibe, maybe.
See? So clever. You should go into politics. It's a brilliant answer. Kat Matthews, representing Great Britain, thank you so much. We're going to move across to nearest me, representing Italy. Indeed, applause are deserved. Gregory Barnaby, also some great 70.3 results, some good Ironman results. If I'm not mistaken, you hold the Italian record for the fastest ever Ironman with a phenomenal 7:47, which is appropriate because that's what a Boeing is, going like a Boeing. Welcome. Absolutely no pressure at all, Gregory, wearing the bib number 1.
Yes, I know it's the first time in an Ironman race wearing bib 1. So yeah, the pressure's on, and it feels a bit strange actually having Alistair as a champions in this race, having number 1. But yeah, I'm ready for the race and looking forward to it.
You've had a podium here before. What did you learn from that you're going to bring to Friday? Yeah?
No. But it's the first time I was here, actually.
Sorry, I'm talking about you had 3rd at the Ironman Middle East Championship, the full-distance Ironman, where you set the Italian
it was actually
record.
about 1 year ago. So
a phenomenal 2:35 marathon.
Yeah, it was a really good race at the end of the season. So yeah, I'm hoping to replicate tomorrow on Friday. So.
But then you look at who's sitting next to you, and you look at all the other men you're racing against. It's not going to be an easy day.
I know. I mean. Alistair is actually an icon of the sport, and someone I've always looked up to and an inspiration. So yeah, it's amazing being here racing against him. And I know that if he is in the race and other people like Mariel and Schoolman, it's going to be an absolutely really fast race right from the beginning. So I need to be concentrated and ready, and I'll give my best, like I always do.
I think it was referred to by Amelia and by Kat that swim's going to be critical with so many short course athletes.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be really fast swim and really fast start of the bike and really fast all the rest of the race. So it's going to be hard, but yeah.
Well, I think we've proven that here in Bahrain we have probably the fastest Ironman 70.3 course in the world with the times we had before with Christian Blumenfeld and the likes. Thank you very much. Representing Italy, wearing the bib number 1, Gregory Barnaby.
Thank you.
And if there's anybody that does not know that our next athlete has got 2 Olympic gold medals, so many world championship titles from junior all the way through, and incredible results, 3 Ironman wins, 11 70.3 and middle distance podiums, of which 2 were second at the 70.3 world champs. 18 against Frodo and Hovey in South Africa, and then behind Gustav in Nice. Welcome to the Kingdom of Bahrain again, Alistair. I know you've raced here in a team before. I think you were coming off injury. But I don't want to dwell on injuries, but you seem to be really resilient and able to come back strong from those setbacks.
Yeah, it's great to be here and racing. I've been here for quite a few years now and raced in various elements of the relay, so it's just brilliant to be on a start line. It's something I've wanted to do before, so I'm looking forward to the race on Friday. I think resilient is one way of putting it. I'm not entirely sure if I come back stronger from those physically or mentally, but yeah, ultimately I'm here because I love training, I love competing, I love being on those start lines. I've had a long career in triathlon, in endurance sport, and yeah, many people keep telling me it might be time to do something else, but you know, ultimately, why would you if it's still what gets you up in the morning?
Added to that, the additional motivation of being in Bahrain, being with your team, and inspiring others to adopt a healthy lifestyle and hopefully to swim bike run as well.
Yeah, a lot of what I do outside my professional sporting career is about inspiring other people in sport through work with the foundation, having over 50,000 or 60,000 people now do triathlon in the UK, and work with the IOC. You know, I really believe in the importance and power of sport in everyone's lives, and it's been great to be on that journey in Bahrain over the last 5, 6, 7 years I've been coming. You know, it's obvious to see more people being active, the event being more popular and more successful every year, and more bike paths popping up every time I come back, which is great as well.
Just a little reflection. You've made reference to how long your career has been in triathlon. It has been very long, very illustrious, and hopefully it won't end soon as a competitor. And we look forward to watching you on Friday again. But can we agree that the sport has suddenly got incredibly fast, and the field seems to be deeper and deeper at every race?
Yeah, well, I think those two things are actually different. How fast it is at the front and the depth of the field, and I think you're right. I think both of those things in the long distance triathlon world, I think it is got faster and more competitive at the same time.
There we go, Alistair Brownlee representing Great Britain. Lovely to have you back in the Kingdom of Bahrain. We wish you full fitness and lots of strength, and we know that there's nobody that can put themselves in the hurt box like he can. It'll be an incredible race on Friday. So a round of applause for our honoured panel, our partners and sponsors, and our athletes. To the members of the media, I know you're probably going to want to do some one-on-ones. We'll give you an opportunity to do that. To our athletes, our TV team, we're going to need a quick interview with you as well. But I think we're going to get a photograph of everybody here at the backdrop, and make sure that at home you tune in for updates on our race on Friday. Thank you for being part of our Ironman 70.3 Middle East Championship Bahrain.